If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
There you go. Little fuzzy baby. Little gremlin child. Anywho. Salutations, darlings. Azora Wing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Yeah. Again, I know. Certainly feels like there's been a bit of Genshin Impact, because there has been. Anywho, last time we did concocted concoctions, I think it's called. You remember? Yes, I actually concocted reactions. Close enough. Anywho, this time we are doing mimetic replication. So mimic and multiply. What's my tone too serious? Ugh, that's not good. Traveler, are you here to give mimetic reaction a try? I'll give this one a go, why not? Alright, in that case, please step over here. Alright. You have the weasel, the shroom boar, and the fish. I have no idea. What do you mean rhythmatic calibration? Is it something music related? Okay. Well, end calibration and leave. Well, to start off, the music was hella interesting. Yes, let's give it a go. Begin replication. Oh, by replication doesn't mean follow the patterns, jump the right movement to control the weasel model. To obtain coins at the appropriate rhythm point, use leap to reach coins at higher locations. Well, I hope you'll never lose or lose. Smart and swift as this one. Treasure in abundance. Got all 30 coins. This is hilarious. Oh. I 100% admit and acknowledge that this is not what I was expecting these to be. Shroomboar. Let's continue. Use charge for it. Tutorial complete. Aw. How was that a sync? Unstoppable. Psst. Keep away from emergency Sonics. Yeah, anyone will be able to catch this room board. Nice. Like standing. I don't get what this is. This means this. I'm just. If I ever encountered, if I encountered Shense's dream where I wouldn't run from my life for life. Alright, what's the last one? Yes, let's go. Fish! Fishy, 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 fish. Fishy, 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 fish. Fishy, fishy, fish. Leap from the water at the right moment because the fish models the duration of the jump matches the other two fish models. angler who manages to catch his fish is sure to brag about it for a long time. I only missed 3. Not bad. Ah. Yeah, that's how I coughed. Okay. I did worse. Take 2. Or 3. Okay. I only missed 1. Why did I get 96? Although I just posted 80. Okay. Too soon. God damn it. It's this beginning that throws me off. Why am I so bad at this? Ah! Oh my god, what was that close to the end of it? So goddamn close. Oh, I'm so close. Oh my gosh, what a huge fish. Only the best of anglers would be capable of taming this beast. Oh goodness. Okay, I have to say that my favorite was the boar. And the movement of the weasel, but I preferred its controls. I already have everything. I already invited the character.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still... a lot left to do.
Hello, pupper. This is the one thing that disappoints me in Star Rail. You can't do. You can't do the little stutter step. I absolutely love little stutter step that you can make characters do. No matter how elegant they are. Okay, with Klee, it's practically moonwalk. She's practically moonwalking. Anywho, now that that's all done and dusted, our next goal, well, we can't quite do this yet, so to make sure that we can in reasonable time, and also so that tomorrow I don't immediately have to stream more Genshin because I've been wanting to stream some Star Rail. Well, let's get to go. So that way, north of Sumeru, or wait, no. Oh my goodness, the little compass up there. I always assume that it's facing the way I'm facing. No, it's northwest. It's west northwest. So let's continue. That was such a fun quest, though. Anywho, where the hell are we going? Are you sure this is the right way, Sheriff? Stop making such disgraceful noises when I lead you wrong. Hail, Floater, you can stand to learn from our Yasrata and her unflinching calm. It's just a fluorescent purple mist. Don't you find that pretty suspicious already? Paimon can tell how dangerous it is just by looking. Such trivial trials, they pale in comparison to the sacrifice that I must offer later. I misspeak. You, pale floater, are not as bold as my Yasvanata, but perhaps one may consider retreating at the slightest sign of danger a wise choice. Right, that's right. Azorwing's in charge of being brave, while Pyron's in charge of being smart. That's why we're the best of buddies, after all. Yes, nice going, buddy. Right? Paimon thinks that was a good rejoinder, too. But I did not give you your title for naught, young Svana. Do not give praise unto my bravery more. Pray. Well, Zorwing's known Paimon longer. When she's not being your Yasvana, there's nothing wrong with her sparing some time to praise Paimon. Anyway, don't sweat the small stuff, Sheriff. You're not really doing anything that especially needs praising right now, are you? My great work is not for the present, but the future. Still, at this very moment, you are being given the privilege to witness where it all begins. Well, if you say so. Speaking of which, we're here to find Mynheer, that foolish familiar of Thorn's. She must be suffering right now. Wait, is she trapped in there? Then we gotta go save her. The power of the purple myth beneath us shares the sources with the demons of Dev. Mynheer's task should have been to keep such wicked powers from running rampant upon her. Under the sign of Aswana, the powers of the two forces warring here, ebb and flow. We Perry should be dauntless, willing to fight till we ourselves are torn to shreds. But Mynheer, I shouldn't wonder if she searches for some way to protect herself, even now conducting some struggle. Aren't you, Helene? Are you never gonna leave a fellow Perry to her fate like that? Cold-hearted little Perry, you wouldn't be unable to rescue your comrade by any chance, would you? Maybe you're right. The problem could very well be that something not even Church can solve. Hence is no difficult matter, saving Mary. Perhaps I might even call it trivial. But we Perry each have our mission, and we also have different ideals. She must have found some position equal in seclusion and defensibility before using a grey gate to seal both the demons and herself in. If she could still move freely, she'd be like that caravan, begging for aid and posturing herself before all and sundry to earn pity, can carry and prostrate themselves. Maybe if they try hard enough, you plebeians miss the point. Oh, a horrible sight to me, mere corroded by filth falling from this Atlas to a sinful state. To prove yourself had the elder not bade me come. So after all, you do care. Hardly a minute to see that he's so full, and a moment's branch is just there. A moment or two after all, her follower these days, I brighten up the green laser his search. Oh, below it's still a radiant shard. It's mine. Go down with your reverent heart. We can talk about the less important stuff later, sure. Let's figure out how to disperse the paleness first. Less important, you say? Well, so be it. The sinful form renders her unable to fulfill her duty, but the thorns remain. So long as I lend them some of my strength, it shall only take a brief moment to scatter this purple smoke. As for the downward path, let us follow that wandering caravan we just saw. Let's try getting closer. Alright, if you feel uncomfortable, then hold your breath. Well, Paimon isn't all that good at doing that herself, so you better make it quick, Shirth. Underestimate me not pale, floater. Corruptive forces and is blanketed by dangerous purple mist. Use your powers to awaken the power of Caverna that flows within thorny branches. Using the power to disperse the purple mist, the manifestations of defilement within will make itself known. Defiled entities that lie concealed within the bog are the source of purple mist. Only by destroying them can the mist be parted. Normal attacks do not work against them, and only the power of Nahurda fruits can completely purify them. Why did it stop? I think it stopped Pi. Taking this to banish the evil spirits. Can I collect things? I cannot. Sure. Don't mind me, just picking flowers for a friend. Oh, the poor Steely. Oh, it went way over there. They ducked down. Okay, there were a few of these where I was like, I'm 90% certain I was able to get them. I just remembered, how do you open these? Frickin' hell.
If this treasure could talk.
This one I imagine would be very proud of itself. Mud frog. Here, should be just ahead. Why is it sound like sure this kind of unhappy? Excuse you? Oh. Oh! Wait, is that me here? Is she stuck? She seems the purple mist has already made it all the way down here. Waiting now. We can't. Can we just do it easy to her? Here and you give her some power and things for her. Why, of course, we shall save her, of course. After all, she does not seem very furious and infested with all that corruption and helpless as she is. This isn't the best time to throw shade on her. So you gotta save her, quick. Yet I have not heard her repent. I shall hear again and over my. Oh, valiant, dauntless Lady Shirth, we implore thee, lovely. Shall you not hear my counsel? Well then, if you too say so, my Espada, after all, fulfilling your wishes once in a while is indeed within my purview. So exalted as I. Seriously, why wasn't she? Okay, I was right there. Oh, she is alive and aware. Alright.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost.
Burst forth!
No touching. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Someone's coffee. Hello? Oh, it's like this guy's not doing so good. He must be finished. Let's give shall we? Maybe this would give him strength. 2 bites and a finger pain. I don't think you make great food. Eh. A Tibet fried egg. Ah, yes. One good fried egg. I live again. I must have really been sorry. That's just one fried egg. Oh, that unspeakable deliciousness was enough to revive the dead. No kidding. Surely if I had known that fried eggs could taste. Oh my gosh. Yes, I had. I basically had fried eggs and sourdough for dinner. I would have bought that mysterious egg from well, what mysterious egg? It said that eating an egg. That eating the egg can help deflect the day's work of misfortune. How I wish I bought one, or perhaps even 12. That sounds really suspicious. My mom reckons she knows a scam when she sees one. Still, how'd you end up here? I'm a renowned artist from Fontaine, and I'm here in Sumeru to gather inspiration for work. Call me Julian. Does anyone even call themselves a renowned anything? Inspiration? Here? Yeah, aren't there more suitable places? Aren't there more suitable places for gathering inspiration? You know, someplace with a better view and better safety measures. Also, if you're an artist from Fontaine, why are you empty-handed? You're actually a Fatui mole, aren't you? Such radical reasoning. So radical, in fact, that one wonders what experiences have led you to even have such thoughts. However, I'm an artist, and nothing but that, I fear. It's just that, well, I had already gained enough inspiration here and was preparing to return to Fontaine with what I gained. I never expected that Sumeru's weather could be so dry. When I passed through Chino Vale on my way here, the air still felt relatively humid, but the sandstorm started picking up the moment I stepped into Sumeru's bounds. I must confess that I'm better suited to wetter climates, so I was planning to travel back by water to experience different scenery, but my raft was washed away, and I'm not a swimmer, so I imagine you must have had a hard time living in Beltane. That is the case. It's not merely a matter of being a swimmer or not. Never mind, I did find a place to rest by the water, and there are still some tea leaves that have yet to become completely sodden. Allow me to thank you. By inviting us to have some tea? No, of course, of course. I shall have to express my gratitude for the gift of the fried egg, indeed. How should I address the two of you? Right, Pime. I almost forgot about instructions. Envoy of justice and her attendant. Shining gold and silver. Words are we, Paimon? Such brilliant names. Well, whatever the case, come and have some tea. My camp is nearby. In fact, we're almost there. Speaking of which, what brings you two here? You're not here for the same reasons as me, right? Question is, am I really just wandering off? Yes, I am, apparently. Gosh, Pie. What a simple camp. The Highlands wonders if you can even call it a camp. Yeah, the scenery here is quite good, and there's a sense of openness. Whenever I stand by the water, it's honestly a lot more relaxing than when I was in Fontaine. Sort of life did you lead while the enemy? Seriously, that's all kind of life. What, starving artist? I live in a very small place back in Fontaine, and it's only because I'm a humble person. Maybe not their adventure camps look way better than this, huh? You have an oh, buddy? I don't have one. That must have been left behind by an adventure or something. Speaking of which, I would love to receive you in better fashion, but most of my luggage fell into the water when my raft fell apart, and I cannot swim. But if you could find my luggage, my lost luggage for it, would it even be usable after getting soaked like that? I did carefully pack everything up, but there are some things that, well, if I'd lost them, I lost them. I can always redraw them, yes. Yes, redraw them. Oh, God. I see stuff up. No one else still on here, so I can only ask the two of you for it. I'll be waiting with some good tea in hand. Oh my gosh, my heart just broke when he was just like, if I have to redraw them, I will. Like, gosh. Working on something.
Next on the agenda.
Only to basically lose it in its entirety is just...
We're way behind schedule.
like, the worst.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Alright, color me curious. I will be keeping that in mind. Might be able to-
Born of ice and frost.
A dog is a pupper. Enjoy there be a dog here and seems to be guarding something too. Why, dog watches really smart ducky. A short bark. Why don't we see a didn't we see a football? Maybe it's belongs to this fellow strange that didn't Julie so that I didn't know any animal companion. Dog runs towards the camp. It's gotta be Julie.
There is no escape!
Hold the line!
Into the wind!
Yeah, let's get back to Julian. Things just went from sad to suspicious. Such a pity you can't change teammates mid-fight. Because I would be hot swapping so fast. But Julian, so is your animal companion? Dog lets out a threatening growl. Wonderful Pepper, taking to growling at me, have you? Don't you know who's keeping us both fed here? Oh, so it has a name, but on the other hand, this guy is... don't... Just either like that seems like he's a rather troublesome guy. Julian, we found your stuff you lost. Pepper is your animal, isn't he? Why'd you lie to us earlier? This ungrateful fellow counts as my buddy. I'd rather adopt a rift hound. I don't know companions for very long. Exactly, someone like you who faints from hunger ran into a rift hound. The resulting problem one we could solve with just a event writing, which it seems to have been guarding a drawing board on the beach. I'd wanted to hide it. Might have been protecting our drawing board from being stolen. They ran off the moment we found it. Bark seemingly in protest. You seriously wondering about this? If I hadn't followed you into this corner, I could have returned to Fontaine with my original path. Eh, didn't you say they ended up taking me on the waterways because you wanted to see sights here? Okay, fine. The truth is, I didn't even get to enjoy Simmer's scenery. I just followed Doug and ended up in this place. The road here points in all directions, so it was impossible to not get lost. Oh, so that's how it was. Come on, you just said to tell us the truth and start. Why didn't you? To preserve the image of a renowned artist? They sound like you're just trying to fake us out when you stand here like that. You're not very good at it either. Speaking of, senior here in Zuma, you know some good spots. You can take you there. No need. Thanks for your offer, but I'm not an artist after all. Ultimately, I believe that worthwhile sceneries must be ones that we discover ourselves. Oh, and the tea's ready. More fried eggs, you know, a little snack to go with the tea. What do you usually call it? Exactly, certain sex really needs. We can always have something else instead. Some snacks. The tea's taste is hard to describe. A friend of mine sold it to me. Apparently, it can activate the potential wisdom within you. I think it tastes great. I'm glad I don't have any friends like that. Good, my friends is giving. In fact, I came to see her on a friend's recommendation as well. Are your friends trying to kill you, sir? Like you sounded like you're in grave danger. You're in grave danger, Coraline. I just sure don't need help gathering information from what goes to make it off. The point of a pilgrimage, I mean, the point of a journey lies in the walking by oneself. I shouldn't trouble you two any further. I will undertake this myself. Sure, if you say so. Make sure you don't faint from hunger on the road again. I want to give it food. I don't really distracted. I think it's just a figure of speech. Well, at least my gut reaction was right in that it wouldn't be a very long quest. I think that's where we came in. Yeah, that's where we came in.
Although it's not gold, it certainly glitters. Ample light, active biological organisms. Yes, this is a good place to sketch.
Agreed. Is this on top of the cliff? Yes, yes, yes.
Ample light, active biological organisms. Yes, this is a good place to sketch.
God damn. Bring me the reins of Sam's left already known. Alright, but pretty soon. Pretty soon if I turn out without any other. We hope now. Okay. And I'm like, oh yes, like these. And then I'm just like, no, it can't be those because no idea how to get them. The second one that's asked for those, I do believe. I have no clue how to get that flower. Okay, now I get why those things just post up right there. Because it'll come back without them. Right, and then I see things like this, and I'm like, okay, but I can't collect them. Can I collect them as sure? No. Awesome, are you alright, Linnea? You're supposed to fly barely uncovered in sin. We can do the extent that she may only defend herself. Well, it's good. All thanks to you, great Lady Shirth. Shirth. Who took Shirth, who took humans for companions. Shirth, who has lost her way. Sounds like there's some secret meaning behind her words. Do not get near her, lest the defilement that emanates from her touches you. It seems that she has not only forgone a heart of gratitude, but she has lost much of her intellect, or she would not use such baseless words to reproach me. Thank you, Shirth. If not for you and your companions, I would have needed much time to gather my strength. And even then, I'm unsure if I could. The sign of Aswana could be seen all too clearly, even from the bottom of the valley, but the thorns can only crawl upon the ground, never to reach the sky, not even the reflection of the skies on the earth. Of course, after all, I am the one who design is destined to make sacrifice and extinguish the sign. And I must add that Zerwing is no companion of mine, nor is Paimon. She is my Yaspana, a willing instrument to recording my great work. Shorus is number one Yaspana. Yep, that's me. I want to be number one too. Oh wait, why would Paimon want to fight you for, to be sure, it's a willing instrument anyway? I'm just saving Mary isn't good enough. I see you have something to press with me. What have your senses gnarled and shown in prison? Some forms saying that this violence should never otherwise have appeared within the stage. You should think you might elder. What do we do? That makes me murder. Speaking of sure, if you keep talking about the state of the violent, isn't that? What do you mean? It is the duty of all us familiars to prevent defilement from spreading across the earth and guard against its corrosion. But when we battle against the demons of death, injury is nigh unavoidable. If you had been shattered in battle with them, that might have been worth a song. Named as you are, you can hardly be counted as one of us. Is it because she's dull? Or not for me coming to rescue? And like it have continued with the struggle till the word forgot you, till you uttered to fade away. Those are the words of the human who has befriended you, Sheriff. He's no ordinary Shin, he's an initiator of the Order of the Skeptics. So that's how it is. Sounds like a matter of wounded pride. That's right, calling someone sinful because of that. Amelia, are you poor thing? I do believe one's duty is not a pitiful act, nor is the struggle to perform the duty for a while longer shameful. Never mind. Elder, I've not fallen so low. It's required a judgment where there's usually simply for rescue you. Come on, Sheriff, stop yelling at image. Working on will do comments that counts, right? Alright, Sheriff will understand, or she will never attain the twin-horned chaplet from Zerberna. But as she says, my sinful form is unacceptable in the eyes of other Piri. I cannot return to the various Oasis in this state. Aww. Merely perform a cleansing pilgrimage, and it'll be all, well, so that take a long time, it would be dangerous. You need not be so concerned at details and his deeds. After all, there should be little room for her in her praises. She knows this road, but in her weak and helpless state, where she attacked along the way, I doubt there'd be anything left of her. I haven't seen anything so we find as long as the escorter. Don't worry, we're very experienced in this sort of thing. Alright, we got a new escort mission. Why did you help me here earlier, sir? If you just lent a little power to the thorns, couldn't you have done that even better? Oop. This is my duty, yes, not hers. Yeah, but shouldn't you help each other out at all times? Each fairy has their own mission, and just like the Genshin pilgrimage, we must undertake those ourselves. Mission duty involves someone they belong to, and can allow others to take over completely.
Yeah.
Blaze over! Access denied!
Too easy.
No touching! For Rex Lapis!
These ones almost sound like they're talking. I like the design of this one.
Next on the agenda... Ah, the air is just right.
Your heart is welcome. You can see the signs of Westphalia. We won't be able to relax till we manage to fix the crisis above us. Sure, but let's spread his Amelia on a cleansing pilgrimage so she can regain her spotless form and return to her companion's side. It's awful that she's been fighting all this time, but now that she's injured, she can't even go back. One who claims life and self-protection despite being filed with such filth is unworthy of a Swan's chronicle. What are you saying, Shirth? Amina's been fighting all by herself to fulfill her mission all this time. She's been very brave. Just remember she's done what she's done. Praise her for it. Only humans require such things as courage. We furry have no need of for it. Shirth speaks the truth. Furry have our purpose since birth, and we only live to serve that purpose. We do not require remembrance. Perhaps being forgotten even be for the best. Yeah, but if the day comes when none will mention us again, then surely the entire earth must have been purged of all calamity. Now that is an interesting thought. They want to be remembered and know that they are able to handle such dangerous things. But to be forgotten isn't a tragedy, it simply means there is no danger left in the world that they need to be remembered for. There will be no more sacrifices to be sung of, for there will be no more sufferings to be remembered. I believe that shall be a wonderful day. That day is yet distant, not before I make the sacrifice that shall extinguish the sign of a Swoda at least. Let's not waste daylight here. We should complete the pilgrimage as soon as possible. We should not allow this preamble to delay us, so I am the protagonist of this. I am your weaknesses go back. I believe that the road shall be far smoother ahead. Let's go together. So fine by me.
Born of ice and frost.
Alright, guess you're going your pilgrimage is on, huh? And that means your defilement issues have been solved, right? She looks brighter. I've indeed completed the cleansing pilgrimage, but it couldn't have been done without your aid. Wind and waters here are good. Wondrous energies cycle here. For now, there's no need to worry about the defilement. This place is better than that valley full of purple mist. It's definitely got that soul-purifying feeling to it. Purifying? Indeed. It's easy to time a thought. Now, you can clear of this violent other pair on trajectory, alright? I didn't take a rest after all that trouble you went through. And truth is now closer to attaining the triplet as well. Trade everyone wins. Hang in for me here, perhaps, but not for me. My ending will not be something so ordinary, peaceful, or as insignificant as you are, Pale Flower. Paimon isn't insignificant. Well, not that Paimon isn't. Is very heavy. Oh my gosh. I shall. And if there's only one spirit, there's only one truth. There's no need to imitate others. There must be a way that doesn't involve sacrifice. This is that too. You don't have to be in such a hurry to sacrifice yourself. We can think of something else together. You speak but empty words, born of your witlessness. My mind is made up. My heart is set. I will not be moved. Oh. That doesn't get Shirth at all. Why did she insist on sacrificing herself to deal with this sign? Why is she so cold to Mir? Well, the way things look right now, Mir's the one who beats him in. What you're saying is Shirth hasn't done anything yet? I think you've been doing your best to protect the land for corruption, but Shirth, I think she's pretty anxious about that. I'm kind of gets it now. She's worried that if we praise Mir, we won't do the same for her afterwards. But she wants to do something even greater. Oh, come on. And she's afraid I'm going to say yes. Oh, she doesn't need to worry about that. We're born flatterers, aren't we? I think let's put 4 lines of praise for Shirth in that Heim, or whatever she's always going on about, and 2 from here. That way everyone wins. The sights and scenes of the Vericious Oasis, as they always were, they comfort you humans as well, yes? Our responsibilities are shown naturally to us and should not trouble us. As Caverna's light shows.
Next on the agenda.
Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, I'm 1 short. I want to find at least 1 more before I continue onward. Oh, this is just a Dendro Luscious. How have I missed that? And there's 1 for sure. Of course it goes that way. Gosh darn it. So close, and yet that's not what I meant to press. I wonder what's this way. Oh. So hit, wait, hit, wait.
Though it's not gold, it certainly glitters.
That is so cool.
Sounds good to me.
No touching!
You're exposed.
Blaze over! Access denied!
How
I'm getting sick of this game. No touching!
do your worst. Yeah. What do you think? Anything catch your eye?
God damn it, I didn't mean to. So wait, hard, hit. Wait, slam attack, wait, attack, wait, attack, wait. I absolutely like that these
This
are
world holds many a rare treasure.
I absolutely love that those are considered worth.
Pin them down.
La la la! Woo! Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
Alright. Let's go back to the Oasis. How many Dendrolushes do I have? 31. I need one more Dendrolushes. I think I got that one, although I'll double check in a moment or two. Complete all off. I've gotten those, I've gotten those.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Those. I've got those. Potentially. Anywho. I need another 18.
We're way behind schedule.
So as long as it doesn't change. So also as long as the amount required doesn't change.
Next on the agenda.
Verna. Well now, if it isn't Sheriff and her young Svana. sure did come back quickly, and while this might sound rude, you have exceeded my expectations. Whether it be foolish Mahir or ignorant Shun, I have personally saved them and brought them back to our sea of flowers. You will see me in a different light now, I trust, Elder. Paimon thinks it's more accurate to say that we solved them together. Zoran put intensive work too. You speak too much. I was planning to evaluate you two to the position of my Yasvana, but if you will be so petty, Pale Floater, it seems I must reconsider my decision. Oh, well, actually, never mind. Who wants to be your Yasvana anyway? No, it seems strange to say so, but I believe myself and my Yasvana to be of the same root and stem, indivisible. And just as the hero of legend should have many helpers, my Yasvana work shall also count for my glory. It also goes without saying that a pari who shall do such a supreme deed, supreme deed such as I, will not peddle in the foolishness that is stealing another's credit. Therefore, Yasvana mine, feel free to add your deeds to the Heim, for thus shall my great deeds seem all the greater for it. By your leave, your grace. Stop it now with the silly roleplay. That's right, we're quite used to you talking like this, Sheriff, but Zavirna is right over there, looking at us like we're a bunch of idiots. Let us speak not of things unrelated. Just as we agreed before, Elder, you can give me the twin horn chaplet now, yes? We did, but I can't give you the chaplet. What? Are you going back on your word? Now the chaplet is a symbol of Caverna's recognition. How could it be given away based on private whims? Amidst the countless modes of Caverna created by the transformed divine bird, only we Mary have been blessed with intelligence. It is thus that we are able to communicate with the remaining consciousness within the mother tree and guide the power of Caverna. But not all Peri possess such authority. Only the Bloom Guards who prove worthy successors to the divine bird's aspiration may have the courage to see that wish through, may gain the chaplet, a crown that contains wisdom. Come then, pray, along with me, to the invincible Caverna. If you have been acknowledged, then our God will grant you the chaplet herself. Such words of ancient Heim Church joins her. It says, if 1,000 birds sing out at once, and as if hundreds of flowers respond. She got it. Sure. Gained an upgrade. Did it suddenly become day? Oh, well, sure. I like it. It fits her very well. Oh, chaplet just grows out of your head? Well, this doesn't go as we thought. But this didn't go as thought. But I guess we got your twin horn chaplet. Sure, so you look much more reliable than before. Of course, I am the destined Bloom Guard after all. I only need to offer myself as sacrifice to extinguish the sign of a soda. And there you go, ruining our aspirations of you right away. But since you got the chaplet, Shirts, now we can go find that great song of Caverna thing, right? If I remember, as Nashuna is saying that all we'll need to collect those great songs if we want to perform the rite of his. We can pass through the darkness. But who knows if his words can be relied on or not. That is the rite of Chinvat. Now, this is Nej to speak of from the Order of the Skeptics. To think that any human remembers that rite, I thought that it had been lost. I did once travel alongside human heroes to cross. I'm not getting over the thing on her head now. You quite yet? It just grew out of her head. Is that the thing that's on her head? Is that why it was called twin horned? Because her head too is like split in two. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be my head canon. I didn't check the faces across her. Looks like you wasn't mistaken then, but then it happened I was the one personally used the Caverna to apparently later was the one who used the strongest Caverna collected there into 5 great songs which I used to purify the land. Skeptics should not have knowledge of the great songs' existence if they relied merely on their traditional records. Maybe he's just that interested in researching documents. Maybe there are some documents he found elsewhere that you don't know about. That would make him all the more suspicious. As I understand it, there are indeed others who would be interested in the great songs. All the same, with you there, I believe such small matters could be no obstacle. In any case, Shirth has only just obtained the chaplet and cannot collect enough Caverna. If we wish to conduct the rite of convit now, we will need the power of the great songs. At that time, after I scattered the monsters that invaded our sea flowers, the great songs were scattered across the land. Only one hidden by me. With the water as a leak here. Only one was hidden by her. Now that shows that the search that's a good time. You go first and take them on the rest. You shall see them yourself, safeguard them as well. Do not let them fall into the hands of suspicious people. Gracias for me. Though she may have attained the acknowledgement of Caverna, I fear that wisdom and intelligence have never been prerequisites. For becoming. She's basically saying like, "Can't watch this one. She's brave, but that doesn't make her smart." Though a dazzling title is appealing, a noble character of solid virtue is indispensable when faced with the totality of challenges. Therefore, trials must be undertaken to fully understand Shirth's responsibilities. Alright, teleport. Nah. Hello, Flare. Little bugaboo. Whoop, whoop. Little fuzzy bugaboo. Oh, it's inside the tree. You know, that makes sense. I would have gone to the tree earlier, though. Or could I only get to it from this side? Whoa, something weird came out from the lake. Is that the great song of Caverna? It looks kind of cute, actually. It's a lot bigger than all the Caverna we've seen previously. Maybe we could just call it Great Caverna for short. Emma didn't think this something this cute could be this good at cleansing the impurities, though. Sure, it's as much the same. We've got another powerful cutie on our side here, don't we? Pleasing to the ear, those words are not, but I shall take it that you praise my majesty nonetheless. Yes. Great songs of Caverna are the physical manifestation of Caverna's might, collected and fused by the first prayer within the full hour AC used to cleanse the light of impurity. The power of Caverna creates a barrier in its area. Only a Peri with the twin horn chaplet can touch them. Shirth with the chaplet may use her power to collect them. Interesting. Oh, I did not mean. I proceeded. It is bigger than her. Oh. Bruh. It's one great commander now we just, we don't know the star, do we? Don't fret, I've already come in regarding this matter. He knows where the other 4 may be found. We have to let him guide us. Do you doubt my judgment? No, Paimon just thinks necessary documents aren't all that reliable. This is different from the matter of the drums. The location to the great songs of Caverna were not found by the consultation of skeptics' traditions, but through his own painstaking studies. Apart from the rings locked in the runes, I've personally checked the rest. There will be no errors. Be rest assured, pale floater. I am the destined bloom guard now. Will I make such mistakes? Yes. Yes, you would. As the elder said, you don't need to be smart to be a bloom guard. Right then, my one's very assured. Mind you, but we can always go ask the master for stuff. Didn't he say he'd meet us at the camp? Such countermeasures are necessary. Yours is simply to follow me and record my accomplishments. So many big words. Anywho, before we go any further, I'm gonna call it there. Yes. I do believe that this is a perfect place to call it.
Yeah.
Until next time, darlings. Bye.
Going out into the world and investigating, turning the unknown into the known. I miss this feeling.